Top of the hill. Nice little run down. Take a left, and then the blind right as you head down toward turn 4.
You know, and interesting, a lot of times, Michael, these guys maybe wouldn't want to run that extra set of laps in this final session, but the tires have proven this weekend that they continue to pick up, that it's not as much of a penalty. You are going to have to start the race on these tires, but if he can jump up 4 or 5 positions instead of starting in 8th where he's currently slated to start, I feel like that gain would be more than the laps that you're putting on it based on what's going on this weekend.
You really want to start in the top 5 today because the last 14 races on the road in the Xfinity Series have been won by a driver who qualified inside the top 5.
A little bit slower for Creed there on that lap.
Here's Sam Mayer.
Last driver to make a lap in this session.
And won the pole last Saturday in Portland.
Yeah, you can't ever count Sam Mayer out on a road course. Has been so extremely good. Losing some time through turn 10 there already, though. You saw the car step out, and very challenging corner. It's off, almost feels off cambered as you go through it in the driver's seat, and you're just carrying so incredibly much speed that can happen very easily.
I can't wait to hear you guys break down that inside wall on turn 11 this afternoon when they go racing, and explain how that's going to play into the game. We've seen a lot of squeeze plays down into turn 11.
A little more penalty for that squeeze play with that wall there than the tire barriers that used to be there.
Not only does it get in your way, it just creates such a difficulty when it comes to the visuals that you're used to having down there and being able to see what's in front of you. Now you can't. Bit of a guessing game when you come off of turn 11 now at Sonoma.
We've seen Sam Mayer a couple times on this lap sliding sideways in different corners, different parts of the racetrack. Just looks like maybe lacking just a little bit of that rear grip or maybe rear side bite as the drivers like to call it, which allows that car to just step out at certain spots and maybe not quite give him the speed that he wants.
Mayer's teammates 5th and 9th, Allgaier and Sammy Smith. As you see, Ty Gibbs going to give it another shot. Mayer is 8th, finishing his lap at a 1:15.64.
Ty Gibbs, 2nd. He said, I want some of that pole. I think I can get there. Justin Allgaier back on track as well.
You know, I can't wait, Adam, and Michael, as we see these guys making reruns, making their laps, and by yourself out there right now, the track is challenging. It's a lot quicker. You've got to hit the marks just right. You don't want to overstep your boundaries, but here in a little while, we're going to line them up too wide. And you're going to have to go through a lot of these corners side by side. And we know the outside edge of those corners. It's very slippery. It's very slick. How are the drivers going to manage that? How are they going to find a way to not overstep those boundaries when you're already on the outside?
It's going to be a heck of a race. I can promise you that.
Got word that Justin Allgaier has backed it off and will not finish his run. So this will be it. Ty Gibbs currently 2nd, and the tracker indicates that's where he'll stay, and so that will do it. For qualifying, on the pole later today at Sonoma, Shane Van Gisbergen, first career pole in his 14th start on the heels of his first career victory coming last Saturday in Portland, Oregon. Let's hear from driver 97. Here's Josh.
Shane Van Gisbergen making the first statement of the day with your first career pole, so congratulations on that. For a guy that's new to this series, how did you learn this track so quickly to be able to perform the way you just did?
Yeah, well, we were here a month ago, you know, but these cars, the Xfinity cars, are pretty different. But yeah, WeatherTech Chevrolet, it's rapid, man. I didn't do the best laps I could, and still to have that gap on the field, these guys have done an awesome job. So we changed quite a lot from last week. It was good. Now I understand what I need from the car to be faster. So tried a whole bunch of stuff this week, and Bruce let me change some stuff. And yeah, to have that kind of gap's awesome. But these NASCAR races are an adventure, so I'm sure this afternoon won't be plain sailing, but we'll try and get through it.
SVG will lead the field to green later here today.
Don't you love that? This thing is rapid. I like that saying. My car is rapid.
It's not